took over. Hardly had the letters reign lasted for 8 months when Khalid fell upon him with Muslim soldiers. Rulership in geographical Syria. In the process of the tribal immigration, some sects of Qudars reached the borders of Syria, where they settled down. They belonged to the family of Saleh bin Halwan, of whose offspring were the sons of Dujan, known as such sects of Qudar were used by the Byzantines in the defense of the Byzantine borders against both Arab Bedouin raiders and the Persians, and enjoyed autonomy for a considerable phase of time, which is said to have lasted for the whole 2nd century AD. One of their most famous kings was Ziyad. Their authority, however, came to an end upon defeat by Ghaznanids, who were consequently granted the proxy rulership over the Arabs of Syria and had Damat as their headquarters, which lasted until the Battle of Yarmouk in the year 13 AH. Their last king, Jabala bin Ahum, embraced Islam during the reign of the chief of believers. Rulership in Hijaz. Ismail administered authority over Mecca as well as custodianship of the holy sanctuary throughout his life. Upon his death at the age of 137, 2 of his sons, Nabat and Kedar, succeeded him. Later on, their maternal grandfather, Mudad bin, took over, thus transferring rulership over Mecca to the tribe of Jurhum, preserving a venerable position, though very little authority for Ishmael's sons due to their father's exploits in building the holy sanctuary, a position they held until the decline of the tribe of Jurhum, shortly before the rise of Bukhta-Nasser. The political role of the Adnanides had begun to gain firm ground in Mecca, which could be clearly attested by the fact that upon Bakhtanasar's first invasion of the Arabs in Dati, the leader of the Arabs was not from Jurhum. Upon Bakhtanasar's second invasion in 587 BC, however, the Adnanides were frightened out to Yemen, where Murmia and Nabi fled to Syria with Ma'an. But when Bakhtanasar's pressure lessened, Ma'an returned to Mecca to find none of the tribe of Jurhum except Jursham, whose daughter Mu'adha was given to Mu'adh as wife, who later had a son by him, named Nizar. On account of difficult living conditions and destitution prevalent in Mecca, the tribe of Jurhum began to ill-treat visitors of the holy sanctuary and extort its funds, which aroused resentment and hatred of the Adnanides, sons of Bakr bin, who, with the help of the tribe of Khuzar that had come to settle in a neighboring area called Mar, invaded Jurhum and frightened them out of Mecca, leaving rulership to Qadar in the middle of the 2nd century AD. Upon leaving Mecca, Jurhum filled up the well of Zamzam, leveled its place, and buried a great many things in it. Other was reported by Ibn Isaac, the well-known historian, to have buried the 2 gold deer, together with the black stone, as well as a lot of jewelry and swords in Zamzam, prior to their sorrowful escape to Yemen. Ishmael's epoch is estimated to have lasted 20 centuries, lasted for 20 centuries BC, which means that Jurhum stayed in Mecca for 21 centuries, and held rulership there for about 20 centuries. Upon defeat of Jurhum, the tribe of Khuzar monopolized rulership over Mecca. Mudar tribes, however, enjoyed three privileges: the first leading pilgrims from Arafat to Muzdalifah, and then from Mina to the Aqaba stony pillar. This was the authority of the family of Al-Gawl. But one of the sets of Ilyas bin Mudar, who were called Sofa. This privilege meant that the pilgrims were not allowed to throw stones at Al-Aqaba until one of the Sofa men did that. When they had finished stoning and wanted to leave the valley of Mina, Sofa men stood on the two sides of Al-Aqaba, and nobody would pass that position until the men of Sofa passed and cleared the way for the pilgrims. When Sofa perished, the family of Saad from Tamim tribe took over. The second Al-Ifada, leaving for Mina after Muzdalifah on sacrifice morning, and this was the responsibility of the family of Adwan. The third, deferment of the sacred months, and this was the responsibility of the family of Tamim from Bani Kinana. Khuzar's reign in Mecca lasted for 300 years, during which the Adnanites spread all over Najd and the sides of Bahrain and Iraq, while small sets of Quraysh remained on the sides of Mecca. They were Halol, Harum, and some families of Kinana. They enjoyed no privileges in Mecca or in the sacred house until the appearance of Qusay, whose father is said to have died when he was still a baby, and whose mother was subsequently married to Rabia. From the tribe of Bani, Rabia took his wife and her baby to his homeland on the borders of Syria. When Qusay became a young man, he returned to Mecca, which was ruled by Halil bin Habsha from Khuzar, who gave his daughter Hubba as wife. After Halil's death, a war between Khuzar and Quraysh broke out and resulted in Qusay taking hold of Mecca and sacred mosque and the sacred house. The reasons of this war have been illustrated in three versions. The first, having noticed the spread of his offspring, increased of his property, and exalt of his honor after Halil's death, Qusay found himself more entitled to shoulder responsibility of rulership over Mecca and custodianship of the sacred house than the tribes of Khuzar, a Banu Bakr. He also advocated that Quraysh were the chiefs of Ishmael's descendants. Therefore, he consulted some men from Quraysh and Kinana concerning his desire to evacuate Khuzar and Bani Bakr from Mecca. They took a liking to his opinion and supported him. The second Khuzar claimed that Halil requested to hold custodian of and the rulership over Mecca after his death. The third Halil gave the right of service to his daughter Hubba and appointed Abgabsh to function as her agent, whereof upon death bought this right for a leather bag of wine, which aroused dissatisfaction among the men and they tried to keep the custodianship of the sacred house away from the latter. However, with the help of and managed to take over and even to expel completely from Mecca, whatever the truth might have been, the whole affair resulted in the deprivation of Sufa of their privilege, previously mentioned evacuation of Khuzar and Bakr confer of rulership over Mecca and custodianship of the holy sanctuary to, after fierce wars between and inflicting heavy casualties on both sides, reconciliation and then arbitration from the tribe of Bakr, whose judgment entailed eligibility of Qusay's rulership over Mecca and custodianship of the sacred house, irresponsibility for Qusay's bloodshed, and imposition of blood money of Qusay. Reign over Mecca and the sacred house began in 440 AD and allowed him and Quraysh afterwards absolute rulership over Mecca and undisputed custodianship of the sacred house, to which Arabs from all over Arabia came to pay homage, brought his kinspeople to Mecca and allocated it to them, allowing Quraysh some dwellings there. The families of Safwan and Adwan preserved the same rights they used to enjoy before his arrival. A significant achievement credited to Qusay was the establishment of a Nadwa house, an assembly house on the northern side of Al-Kaaba mosque, to serve as a meeting place for Quraysh. This very house had benefited Quraysh a lot because it secured unity of opinions amongst them.